I've lived in my home for 20 years. With the recent recession, the value of my home has decreased considerably. Why do my property taxes go up when the value of my home goes down?
Schools may account for over 60% of your property tax bill. The library, park district, local township, Cook County government, water reclamation district are some of the other taxing bodies that you pay. Each year, these taxing bodies have a levy meeting where they decide how much money they'll need for future operations. By law, the levy can only be raised 5% or the rate of inflation, whichever is less. Typically, the average increase is in the neighborhood of 3%. Let's say the high school board believes the levy increase won't be enough to cover the cost of new computers for the student library and determine an extra 8% levy is needed.
A referendum is a request for additional money that is over and above what is allowed to ask by law. So the high school's request for additional money is placed on the ballot during an election for the public to vote on. You may say, okay, they passed the referendum. We pay an extra 11% that year. But it's not just an extra 11% that year, it's an extra 11% going forward. Because once it's raised at the 11%, the following year when the high school has its levy meeting, they may raise it another 3%. It's 3% on top of the 11%. So what you have is a steadily rising demand for taxes, and that demand has to be met. And in most cases, the same property owners from one year to the next having to meet that demand. So you can see how you can end up paying more even when the value of the property is going down.
Let's talk about the second reason why taxes go up when your property value goes down. There are 102 counties in Illinois. All counties, except for Cook, assess residential and commercial property at the same rate. In Cook County, residential property is assessed 10% of value and commercial property is assessed at 25% value. Businesses pay 2.5 times more than residents. When a business closes, who pays the gap in revenue? When a business on a large property, responsible for millions in taxes, closes its doors, you've got a lot less revenue because a vacant building's assessment is reduced significantly. Therefore, everybody, residents and other business owners alike, have to fill the gap left by vacant properties. Here is the third reason your tax bill may have increased. If you received an exemption one year, but didn't receive it the next, you can end up paying more. Check your second installment bill in July to confirm. If you are not receiving exemptions you are entitled to, such as homeowners or the senior exemption, call the Cook County Assessor's Office. You can file a certificate of error to receive a refund.
I hope you found this explanation on why your property taxes go up when the value of your home goes down helpful. It's important to keep in mind the taxing bodies will get what they are asking for. Revenue must be met. If your taxes go down, someone else's will go up to meet revenue demand. I know no one likes hearing it, but at least you know a little bit more about why things are happening.